Now it's time for Night Striker. This is a game that has an analog flight stick. You are flying a supercar and taking on all the bad guys. I will not be doing quite as much commentary in this, partly because it's really frantic, but also because everybody's going to want to listen to the hot jams. All right, and reset timer, and go. Yeah, so this is one of many Taito games with really solid music from Zuntata. Yeah, we can skid around on the ground, crash around in the tunnels. Yeah, the fonts in this game are great. Giant letters. I won't be playing this for score, but just for trivia purposes, if you don't shoot anything, you get a massive pacifist bonus. That's a hard way to play, because you have even more stuff shooting at you for longer, but it's a way to get high scores. Whoa. Whoa! Yeah, the first couple levels are not too serious, but they're still ready to kill you off. Warning with giant letters. Darius style warning. This first boss has a shield. So you have to fire when his shield goes down, and that's your chance to score. Two strikes. Three strikes. And then, like Darius, this game has branching paths. You always start on stage A, but then you can pick your own path. I'm picking one particular path because it's the one I learned. I don't know if it's actually the easiest, but it seemed the easiest to me. Alright, so we start low. Then we go high. Then we go medium. And swirl around to avoid those missiles. Those missiles get harder to dodge on later levels. Those are my worry in the run, is missiles. You can dodge low more than you'd think in this level. I just need to remember to go right at the beginning, or at the end. Remind me to go right. There we go. Good, good. And now, it's time for a schmuck snake. I used to know the right order for where to go to actually kill him fast. We're just going to focus on defense. Sometimes the best offense is a good defense. And sometimes the best offense is a flamethrower. Missiles, please! Alright. Just a nice casual break in between levels. And we go to Sky. Shield extended! Check out those double shadows at the bottom. Enemies tend to shoot at where you were. So if you keep moving, especially if you keep circling, you are pretty safe much of the time. Standing in one place is certain death. The missiles do a pretty good job of seeking toward you. I chose this route partly because there's fewer missiles in the later levels, where they lock on better and better. Missiles. And we sniped them before they got missiles. Alright, the secret strategy here is we wait for them to shoot right, shoot left, shoot left. Now we're in the pattern. And we got him! Alright, next we go right to stage J. Stage J is the hardest, because there's a lot to remember. Or react to with insane reaction times. Alright, up, right, down, right, left. Everybody remember that. Right, down, right, left. Then northeast, just hide out in the corner. Don't worry about these guys. Right, up, mid. And some missiles. Ow. Right in the face. Right, left. Right really fast. Middle. Missiles. And Spider Mechs. Spider Mech does whatever a Spider Mech does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out for Spider Mechs. Alright. We kill the first 3 just by hanging out in the top right. And then it's mashing time. They do a little hop, and after they do the hop, that's your chance to kill them before they're gonna lunge. You don't want them to lunge. No lunging. No lunging. Pet the dogs. Pet all the dogs. Oh! I didn't pet the dog! Yeah, right after the lunge, they hold still for just a moment, and that's your best bet. Alright, so from J, we go left to N. This is another remember the route sort of level. Alright. High, high, low, high. And we'll be hanging out in the middle for most of this. High, low, high. Low, high, low. And then low, high, high, low, high. We want to switch back and forth quick to get fewer missiles shot at us. Good, good, good. Now we just need to twitch over to the side to dodge these things. And then right, and then left, and then left a lot. Good. And then on this boss, again, we focus on defense, just kind of moving in a circular sort of pattern. And as long as you don't get blown up, they usually will die before their timer runs out. And you got him. So all of the last stages in Night Striker have different gimmicks. You get different weapons or movement changes. We're going to stage S. And the gimmick here is that we turn into a motorcycle, spoiler alert, where you can no longer fly, you can only jump. So last stage in a large temple, more like outside a lot of little temples. And we just need to get into the right rhythm. So we'll have guys jump out at us, and we'll just start alternating sides. Not like that. There we go. Okay, so you want to jump from side to side in time to dodge their bullets. And then we just need to pay enough attention to the temples that we don't headbutt a temple. Headbutting a temple like that is the biggest way to lose shields in this level. Yeah, so as long as you're moving back and forth, you don't have to worry so much about the bullets. Just crashing into things. So don't worry about that totem tower. Just worry about crashing. And oof. All right. Last boss. Smashing time. Oof. All right, we didn't finish with a lot of shields, but we got the 1 credit clear. Got a itty bitty shield bonus. And then, also like a Darius game, each level has its own ending sequence. There's some great English here. With the poor equipment of escaping unit after cutting off the outer equipment, he player was able to defeat heavy foot soldiers, great destroyers only, and has no firepower for attacking the enemy base. There is only one way, a bodily crash by setting in the autopilot. The player has, however, lost a big thing. Farewell to my machine. Create staffs. Yeah, so I think I mentioned at the beginning, Zuntata is the music group that did most of the Taito soundtracks. They did a lot of memorable, amazing stuff. They weren't afraid to go off the wall and experimental sounding. There's some just really bonkers tracks in some of the Darius games. This one's more straight up, high intensity video game music, but it's still memorable. Other last levels include getting a triple shot. Yeah, there's pretty good replayability. Yeah, so that's Night Striker, brought to you by Taito and Zuntata. There's a game called Battle Shark. Special thanks to many other people. Battle Shark reminds me a little bit of this. It's slower speed and you're in a submarine, but if you like that, you'll probably like this, and vice versa. Alright, we will enter our name after the gigantic game over letters. It's like a virtual reality keyboard. I'm flying through the letters. Alright, and that will do it for Night Striker. Next up is the weirdly named Camel Try.